cutting everybody's radio off again and again, Lord. Well, that big a Snoop Dogg starting to come in my radio, Lord, Reverend Dr. Key down, and I don't know if he's going to hold it. Come on down, Snoop Dogg. I'm rocking this mail.
Operators on. I don't think there's enough Arizona operators on to talk to you, but you still got a great big hammer in Arizona. 350. Your friend 46 is letting you know.
After 8. That guy thinking 6'5", Mobile, Alabama. That guy thinking 6'5" out there in Mobile, Alabama. He said that you might need to go in the backyard and take a dump. Hey. He said that dogs take a dump in the backyard. Hey, Snoop Dogg. That guy thinking 6'5" said you might need to go in the backyard and take a dump because that's what dogs do in the backyard. Hello, 6'5", Mobile, Alabama. Fireball right back.
I got 2 towers in the lower one. I got to take the other down. It's kind of a pain, but I got my beam laying up there on the roof at the moment. I haven't even put it back up on the tower. Maybe next weekend. At this point, this thing's working good enough. I'll just keep it.
549. Hey, well, I was a real rough one there, Snoop Dogg. You said that that's what 6'5" Mobile, Alabama does in the backyard. That he kind of big and squats and just takes a dump. But it got real rough, man. I couldn't hear any of that. That's kind of why I waited. I'm getting my levels set on my video game. But that was a real rough one there, Snoop Dogg. I didn't really catch all that. But you said that's what 6'5" does. He goes in his backyard, but he doesn't do it like a dog. He just squats in his 5-gallon bucket break.
Check nigga 1 in his ass, how's about it? Break it.
Oh, that got real rough. Even old Hambone got in there, slobbering in a Mickey Flicky. Said something about he would take a dump on my radio. But you can't do it, Hambone. Get out of there, man. I think 6'5" Mobile, Alabama, and Snoop Dogg cut your radio off, made you look stupid. We should pray for Hambone. Lord Reverend Dr. Keydown, we must pray for Hambone for he has sinned. He's over there slobbering and Mickey Flicky and wasting electricity again and again, Lord. He wants to take a dump on Fireball's radio because I got that maul down in everybody's radio and he can't talk to nobody else, Lord. But we'll pray for Hambone. We're going to pray for that copy of Hambone today. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Snoop Dogg. Man, that got real rough when you were old 6'5". Fireball's gone. Right now, man, I did it. But man, there were a lot of configures in the background, configure. You don't know who it was. But I did it for you. Hey, Snoop Dogg, I did it for you. I left them all slobbering and Mickey Flicky, buddy. Wait a minute now. You said that 6'5" is in his backyard, and when he goes and squats and takes a dump, he don't use toilet paper, he uses his hand? Oh no, don't say it. Boy, you don't want to be sniffing that, Snoop Dogg. I'm gone.
big old assorted bag of thumbs on a Sunday.
Just waving right back to you, number 46, Arizona.
I knew you was home, goddamn. Hey, John Ray, I knew you was home. That's why I was knocking on the front door. But nobody came to the door. Oh, John Ray is 17. Yeah, man.
Hey, Snoop Dogg, I heard you, 549. 549 said, I'm going to cut Snoop Dogg's radio off. And then when 549 got off the key, 65 Mobile, Alabama said that he's going to wrap it around your cotton head and comb your cotton hair while he wipes his cotton butt or rear end. Hey, Snoop Dogg, boy, you better check your cotton hair, man. You don't want it smelling real bad. When you go to bed, your sweet thing might not want to go to bed there, Blake.
Showed up in your town, 653 Arizona. Come on.
You got to stand down. I didn't get to talk to you yesterday, man. Hey, 549. You ain't got to stand down. I didn't get to talk to you yesterday, man. What's going on today, 549? You said you were going to stand down. You were going to let Snoop Dogg do some talking. You said Fireball. I'm just letting Snoop Dogg know that he can do what he wants when you're not on the key. But I want to talk to you, 549. Hey, 549, what's going on today?
Big old train wreck trying to make the best of it. I'm going to sit back and read this mail and see if I can throw anybody out. It's one big pile up all at once, 46.
Well, I'll guarantee you one thing, that radio sounds like that.
Well, you have a good one, man. Always a good time.
Always, hey, Chicken Man.
We're going to have to pray for 549 right now, Snoop Dogg. Lord, whoever got the key down, we must pray for 549 for your sin. He's over there in the mag, waiting.
One, don't you? I had it on my Cobra, my 148, the Turner. Yeah, just until you have the.
Oh, yeah, crystal clear and loud.
Yep, I talked to AM, and man, that thing would just scream. With about 400 ponies going behind it. That number 46.
I wasn't going to do this, but this is your goddamn fault. And you keep that guy picking mile down and buried my needle, 549. I'm gone. I don't think he keyed no more. I might have lost him. I don't know. Hambone's out there jumping up and down thinking he's talking to Dirty Sanchez or a wagon burner or something like that. He over there jumping down, up and down like James Brown, trying to go in between keys, 549. But hey, 549, I know it's my fault, but he didn't key back up. Hey, 549, Snoop Dogg didn't even key back up. 549, take care, buddy. Fireball gone. there, 549, while you going back to the workbench, Scott Beer? Well, I'm glad you got to talk to me. I'm glad that you came back, because I didn't get to talk to you yesterday. I don't know, something happened. I had different conditions, and I fell out, and you went talk to somebody else. Not like you went to go to somebody else, but I fell out your radio, and I was going to talk to you yesterday, but I got lost on that end. So I'm glad you came out here and put the bogus spoke on me today. Take care. Worldwide 549 while you're going back to the workbench. I'm sitting back. I'm cutting this video gate off. I'm back out. I heard you too, John. Hey, wait a minute now, Hambo. You said you're going to mess up my video gate? You can't mess up my video gate, man. You can barely get on my gate. Can you hold it? Hey, Hambo. Can you hold it without somebody else cutting your radio off?
Clear. The west side. Good, man. You sounding good out here in the desert. I thought I'd get in there and say hello before Skip drops out. You have a fine one, man.
Playing for King David. Yes, King David, take care, too. If I got clouds against this 35 miles of water, King David, these guys better run! Run! King David, I'm going, and LOT.
See a weekend out your way in the Razorback. Wagon burner, top side of Cali, getting up.
Hey, my squad, good Sunday evening to you. My squad, good Sunday evening to you. It's been a long time since I got a chance to talk to you. Hope you and the family doing well over there in the mini grass. 653 Arizona, come on. My squad, I appreciate you stopping off. My squad, you always sounding good, and you sounding real good today. 653 Arizona, I want you to know that.
Show you right when you know right, Kimber. You got that real white stick down. Hey, Mr. Prime Time, you got Mr. Real White Prime Time, number 5 at the moment.
All right, here, my squad, how are you? I appreciate you stopping by. Keep up the good work. Blessing to you and the fire family. 653 Arizona, good day. I'll see you. See you now.
You're locking down. Here we go to 653. Mark squad. A little bit more we want to. I need you. Hey, Prime Time, number 5 is I can add a little bit more if you want me to. I can add a little bit more if you want me to. I need you right here. Bye-bye.
Sure you can. Tremendous on that speed.
Hey, Prime Time, look at that. I sure keep the let you know that what looks like. Everybody, let you know that what looks like. This is Prime Time, number 5. Bye.
I think 43 would be good. You're sounding good right now yourself. Sound really good. 23 out there in Detroit. Maybe out here to Idaho like the one right here on top of this antenna. 696, tremendous. Out in Detroit, so it's early.
Oh, you didn't give me the Prime Time. I did it again. Now, what my brother, Mr. Prime Time, in a minute, go ahead. Mark squad on a little mobile checking in. Aloha.
Couldn't give me a shout earlier. Coming in here about 70%, but I make sure I ain't quite got pushed all over my antenna right now. But hey, I heard you out there. See if we can do it again. 6 times 6 minutes. I'm listening. About it, mini grass. Anybody got a copy on the Minnesota here in the northwest corner up here in Idaho? You're making a trip out here right now, buddy.
Yeah, we pulled her out of that edition and pasted her on the world map, and took this shore forever. We didn't think she was ever, and you know, she would talk about world events, and you know, like the oceans of the world or a certain place, and we just knew that you know she was going to pull down that map because she's talking about you know somewhere in the world. So as far as comprehension goes, it probably had the best possible effect on those few boys of us because we were hanging on every word she was saying. They're just waiting for that glorious day to arrive. And boy, when it did, it was worth every swing of that paddle. Oh God. Yeah. Those are interesting days. Well, you've been around for a while. Thank you for the confirmation. I think that's confused to me. I used to listen to a great group of hams. And I don't remember a helicopters yet there. And so it seems like there ought to be one. So, yeah, who knows? All right. Yeah, we'll be over in your neck of the woods tomorrow over at, next door to Kernodle, the Cone Hospital there. That's where the ultrasound's going to happen. All right, November 2 Kilo Tango uniform. Good to hear from you again. 7-3, Richard.
Good to hear you. All the best. Have a good evening. W4VT on the group and 2KCU here.
Oh, yeah, remind me, what radio were you talking on?
Icon 7300.
Yeah, there you go. The People's Radio. Very good. All right, number 50. Anybody else before we shut it down looking for our tail gunner check-in number 50? Call now. I think I heard a Kilo Charlie 1 again. Okay, the Kilo Charlie 1, I think there's a Quebec again. I don't know if I can pull it out or not. I know it's Kilo Charlie 1. Try it one more time. All right, I think I got it. Lucas, there. I think I remember you from the Kilo 4 Charlie event, Stockbridge, Vermont. Or I've talked to you before somewhere. Kilo Charlie 1 Tango Quebec Alpha. How's it going, Lucas? Yeah, I think you sent me a QSL card, I believe. And if so, I'm making good progress. I'm hoping to get those out where they will arrive by Friday, but they keep arriving. So I have to keep pushing the date out.
Let's try it again, please, over.
Be a squirrel, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know why they just so up on a raccoon, I guess. You know, the 40-something.
Nobody can. Hey, Smoke. Nobody can mess with Fireball. Nobody can mess with Fireball. We're going to have to pray for me. Lord, Reverend Dr. Keydown, we must pray for Fireball will stand. He's cutting everybody's radio off again and again and again, and he's locking down 27025. All day, every day. Smoke in the Carolinas. Fireball rocking the mail.
Tell the boys around the bug-out, old Buckethead waiting for 411. They told us not to take care of Buckethead, got down and gone.
a damn thing they can do about it either, Smoke. Oh, 400 jump. 400. Hello to you there, 400 out there around the sand pile. Shoot, these conditions be moving around real fast while the sun's going down, man. Hey, 400, these kind of big conditions, they're moving around real fast, man. I lost my friend, old Black Smoke. Hey, 400, fireball waving at you. There's 400, hey man, yeah, I know, these conditions are rolling on out of there, but hell, shoot, I had conditions for the last 2 hours, man. These guys couldn't do nothing with me. They wish they could. 400, these guys wish they could do something with me, but they can't. Take care, 400 on that 2-bill, he's smoking over here. Your friend Fireball waving at you.
ANUSHDOC@Yahoo.
Boy, you're very, very light, Don. Can you pick them out? Yes, we will be back next Sunday. Here about this time, the band really starts to go on.
IDJ, and this is the ARRL Audio News for Friday, February 2nd, 2024. The first amateur radio station on the moon, JSY-1MG, is now transmitting. The Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, known as JAXA, successfully landed their smart lander for investigating the moon on January 19th, 2024. Just before touchdown, 2 small lunar surface probes were released, LEV-2, which collects data while moving on the lunar surface, and LEV-1, which receives that data. The JAXA Ham Radio Club secured amateur radio license JS1YMG for LEV-1, which has been transmitting Morse code on 437.41 megahertz since January 19th. The probe uses a 1-watt UHF antenna with a circular polarization and is transmitting, quote, matters related to amateur business. Radio amateurs have been busy analyzing JS1YMG signal with Daniel Estevez's EA4GPC blog, introducing the method and extraction results for demodulating Morse code from the signal, as well as extracting the code string. It's unclear how long signals will be heard, though. JAXA has said that the smart lander was not designed to survive a lunar night, which lasts about 14 days, and is due to return in just a few days. The lander was launched on September 6, 2023, with the mission of analyzing
the composition of rocks to aid research about the origin of the moon. The landing made Japan the 5th country to achieve a soft touchdown on the moon and was achieved with exceptional perception within 180 feet of its targeted touchdown location. Newly licensed ham Charlie Hartley, KF0OOP, who is 18 years old, is one of ARRL's newest members. Majoring in sound engineering at Webster University in St. Louis, Missouri, and is an accomplished musician, playing both bass guitar and upright string bass. Ham radio, live sound, and music run in his blood. He is also the grandson of Bob Heil, K9EID. Charlie had been secretly studying for his license, and after passing his test, he revealed his new technician class license privileges.
Relay League News will continue in 20 seconds.
And call sign to his famous ham grandpa as a birthday party surprise. The pair joined many others at the ARRL Midwest Division Convention Winterfest, which is organized and sponsored by the St. Louis and Suburban Radio Club. ARRL Midwest Division Vice Director Dave Popper, K2DP, personally took Charlie's membership application at the event. ARRL Director Emergency Management Josh Johnson, KE5MHB, was a keynote speaker for the DX ARRL banquet at that event. He said it was a good gathering to connect with hams in the division. Ham radio is alive and well in the heartland of America, and it was encouraging to meet with so many members who were clearly passionate about serving their community through amateur radio, Johnston said. Several major manufacturers exhibited at the event, which was held at the Gateway Convention Center in Collinsville, Illinois on January 27th. The HamFest hosted the 2024 ARRL Midwest Division Convention. You can find out more about being an ARR member at www.arrl.org/membership. The Hiram Percy Maxim Memorial Station, W1AW, at ARRL headquarters in Newington, Connecticut, has received a generous donation of equipment from the Heil Ham Radio Division of Heil Sound. The company's founder, Bob Heil, K9EID, is a pioneering audio engineer and avid radio amateur. At his direction, the company donated 4 Heil ProSet Elite HC headsets, 3 Heil ProSet 3 stereo headphones, 2 Heil FS3 push-to-talk foot switches, 1 Heil ICM microphone, and 1 Heil PR30 microphone as various adapters. The equipment has been placed into service at the station for use by visiting operators and for the voice bulletins transmitted each weekday evening by W1AW. W1AW station manager Joe Garcia, NJ1Q, says the gear is going to be of great use. We are fortunate to host many visiting operators each year, but all that use takes a toll on the gear, he said. The generosity of Heil Ham Radio to help keep up the equipment and keep it fresh is greatly appreciated. The ARRL Foundation is now accepting grant applications from amateur radio organizations for eligible amateur radio-related projects and initiatives, particularly those focused on educating, licensing, and supporting amateur radio activities. To grow amateur radio's future, youth-based projects and initiatives are especially encouraged. The ARRL Foundation Grants Program accepts proposals on a cyclical model 3 times a year in February, June, and October.
American Radio Relay League News will continue in 20 seconds.
Grants Program accepts proposals on a cyclical model 3 times a year in February, June, and October. Proposals for the June grant period will be accepted through February 29th. Awardees will be notified approximately 1 month after the closing of each cycle. The foundation, which celebrated 50 years of service last year, carefully manages a portfolio of endowments where donors have provided specific goals for their gifts. And that portfolio is invested and managed in a way that it can continue to support those goals for many years to come. Additional information and a link to the grant application can be found at http://www.arrl.org/amateur-radio-grants. An errata to the 2024-2028 Amateur Extra Class License Question Pool has been released. The National Conference of Voluntary Examiner Coordinators Question Pool Committee has released the errata for the 2024-2028 Element 4 Extra Class Question Pool, which goes into effect on July 1st. The errata includes minor question changes, the removal of 1 question and 1 modified graphic. These updates are reflected in the new downloadable files dated January 31st, 2024. The ARRL VEC advises the amateur community to regularly check the NCVEC website for updates to the question pools. You can also submit feedback or questions to the Question Pool Committee. February 17th, 2024 marks the 160th anniversary of the sinking of the USS Housatonic by the H.L. Hundley submarine. The event took place in 1864 in Charleston, South Carolina, and was the first successful sinking of a warship by a submarine. The Trident Amateur Radio Club will commemorate the submarine by operating special event station N4HLH on Saturday, February 17th, 2024, from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Proposed frequencies are 7.117 for CW, 7.262 and 14.262, as well as 28.462 megahertz for technician class licensees. A QSL card will be available for those who send a request with their contact information to N4HLH Trident Amateur Radio Club, P.O. Box 603732, North Charleston, South Carolina, 29419. A QSL card will be sent upon request with a self-addressed envelope for U.S. request and a self-addressed envelope with $2 U.S. for international requests. First page, KK5DO.
American Radio Relay League News will continue in 20 seconds.
First page, KK5DO is here now with this week's AMSAT report. Bruce?
Thanks, John. Zach Metzinger, N0ZGO, AMSAT volunteer engineer and board member, was interviewed by the AMSAT News Service and provided us some insight into the Gulf family of satellites currently being developed. Zach stated that they are looking to add microwave frequencies to the satellites. Because of the larger satellite, a 3U CubeSat, there is room for more experimentation. They are looking to add a 10 gigahertz SSPA with peak power of 1 watt. Also adding an SDR or software-defined radio will allow the use of 1.2, 2.4, 5.7 gigahertz and beyond. Testing has been done with the EDIS E310 radio. The antenna chosen will support any frequency between 1 gigahertz and 26 gigahertz. I still remember how good the 2.4 gigahertz transmitter sounded on AO40. It was as good, if not better, than our local repeaters, loud, crisp, and clear. Placing a satellite with 2 meter and 70 centimeter capabilities along with microwave will be great, and if a MEO orbit can be achieved, this will be one of the best satellites. This is Bruce Page, KK5DO. Back to you, John.
And thanks, Bruce, for that report. Just ahead in radio sport this week, a lot of great contests. On February 1st through the 2nd, the Walk for the Bacon QRP contest continues. That's at CW. February 3rd and 4th, the VHF-UHF Vermont QSO Party, CW Phone and Digital. Also the 3rd and 4th, the 1010 International Winter Contest, single sideband phone there. February 3rd and 4th, the European Union DX Contest, CW and phone. Also on February 3rd and 4th, the F9AA Cup, that's CW. And on February 3rd and 4th as well, the Mexico RIDI International Contest, that is RTTY. On February 3rd, the Minnesota QSR Party, CW Phone and Digital. The FYBO Winter QRP Sprint, CW Phone and Digital there. Also on February 3rd, the AGCW Street Key Party, that's CW. February 3rd through the 4th, the British Columbia QSO Party, CW and phone. And on February 4th, it's the North American Sprint, that is CW.
American Radio Relay League News will continue in 20 seconds.
And on February 4th, it's the North American Sprint, that is CW. Upcoming section state and division conventions on February 2nd and 3rd. It's the Capital City Ham Fest 2024, hosting the ARRL Mississippi State Convention next in Jackson, Mississippi. February 9th through the 11th, the Orlando Hamcation, hosting the ARRL Florida State Convention. That's in Orlando, Florida. February 24th, the Central Dakota Amateur Radio Club, hosting the ARRL North Dakota State Convention in Bismarck, North Dakota. And on February 24th, HamCon hosting the ARRL Vermont State Convention in Colchester, Vermont. And finally this week, thanks to the Kings County Radio Club in Kings, New York, for airing the ARRL audio news on their repeater. 7-3.
And that concludes ARRL Audio News for this week. Our thanks to all contributors to this week's report. ARRL Audio News is produced by the American Radio Relay League, the National Association for Amateur Radio. For more information on amateur radio or the ARRL, visit us on the web at arrl.org. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by searching for ARRL. If you have a question or comment about ARRL Audio News, email us at audionews@arrl.org. This program is copyright ARRL, all rights reserved. 73, and thanks for listening. This completes the American Radio Relay League News transmission. The system is now available for use.
Why not? You get sideways.
believe so, anyway. And I'm not sure when Art came.
Probably my 40 cal Glock, because I like the idea of the no safeties. When it gets down to a split second, I don't want to try to remember which gun I got and where the safety is. I just want to start pulling the trigger.
Well, these are same way. These right here don't have no manual safety on the side. The safety is in a trigger like the Glock. Now, the best shooting gun I ever.
Repeater. Good evening, everyone. My name is James. Call sign is W1CFL, and I am located in Landis. Stations with emergency or priority traffic should break in and through the net at any time. This net was established in 1996 under FCC Rules Part 197, Part 113. This states that amateurs may inform other amateurs of things for sale or trade commonly used in the ham shack. However, if the equipment has been modified from the factory specs, this information needs to be relayed over the telephone, please. First, let's get check-ins from any mobile stations. Please advise if you have any items to list or any wants. Mobiles Alpha through Zulu, A through Z. Please call Net Control or W1CFL. Nothing heard. Now we will take regular check-ins. Stations are asked to please check in alphabetically according to the first letter in your call sign suffix. That is the first letter after the number. Stations with suffixes alpha through Mike. That's A through M. Please call Net Control and please advise if you have anything to list or want. That's Alpha through Mike. Please call Net Control or W1CFL. W1CFL.
Net Control, this is K4 ITP, the Hammerbot.
W1CFL. Check in K4 JTK, Kilo 4, Julia Tango Kilo, Ted Canaples, 99.
W1CFL. CFL. Chicken Sam, KA4ATT, Kannapolis, nothing less, nothing wanted.
Kilo 4 India Tom Papa. Come again with your name again, please, and location. I did not catch that.
Located here in Concord, the call is Kilowatt 4 India Tango Papa. And my son getting his license here, and so you'll be hearing him a lot too. So appreciate the contact.
And well, we'll be glad to have another station checking in with us. Look forward to hearing him on there with us. And next I will have Ted, Kilo 4 Juliet Tango Kilo in Kannapolis, and understand 9 with him. And then Sam, KA4ATT, also in Kannapolis with nothing. Okay, that's through A through M. Let's have stations November through Zulu. N through Z, please call net control. And guys, if you have anything the listener wants, that's N through Z, please net control, or W1CFL.
Net control. Check in K4RIZ, Kilo 4 Romeo India Zulu, Ron in Kannapolis, and I'll have something I'll list.
Control. Net control, please check in KN4OWM, Kilo November 4, Oscar Whiskey Mike, John in Concord. At this time, none and none. Net control, net control. Please check in KM4JAZ, Kilo Mike 4 Juliet Alpha Zulu, and I do have a want. Net control. Please check in and out. W4TAB, that is Whiskey number 4, Tango Alpha Bravo, 73.
We got 4 more stations to add to our roster in this group. We first have Ron, K4RIZ, and he has an item to list. Go ahead, Ron, with that list.
Hey, K4RIZ, good evening, everyone. I've got a CDE rotor. It's a model CD44. When I bought it about 5 years ago, it was new old stock. It got used, I think it was about 4 months. You know, and it's in excellent condition. Comes with a 100-foot of, control cable. And I've even got the little LED conversion kit to convert the lights over to LED. Asking price is $400 for all of it. I can be reached at 704-224-7618. Back to net control.
Ron, I appreciate the listing there. Your CDE rotor, I understand $400 for it, and you can be reached at 704-224-7618. Next on our list, we have John, Kilo November 4, Oscar Whiskey Mike, and he has nothing wanted or to list. And we have next Kilo Mike 4, Juliet Alpha Zulu. I did not catch a name on that.
Be Donnie.
Was thinking that was you, but if I would have put it down, it would have been wrong. And that was Donnie, and understand that you do have one.
Sure, net control. I'd like to have 50-foot RG8 with PO59 connectors on it.
Anyone got a spare rural coax RG8 with 50-footer with the PL259s on it? You contact Donnie, I assume, at the QRZ Indio Alpha Bravo, who called in and out. Let's go all the way through the alphabet. Alpha through Zulu. Please call net control or W1CFL.
Net control. Check in Kilo India 4, Mike Oscar. That's KI4MOJ in Lexington, North Carolina.
We've got one more station in the full alphabet. Kilo India 4, Mike Oscar Juliet. And in Lexington, I appreciate your calling us tonight. Anyone have any announcements for the net tonight?
This is KI4MO. Actually, my call sign is not KI4MJ. It's KI4MO. Kilo India 4, Mike Oscar. QSL?
So, yes, sir. Thank you for the correction. Kilo India 4, Mike Oscar. My bad.
Control. During that A through M group, there was one station that tried to check in. Very, very weak audio. He held the repeater, but barely. But his audio was mixed enough, and I did not hear him try to check in again when you just made the all call. I don't know who it was. Maybe somebody else copied him, but I certainly couldn't.
I know the spot you're speaking of. I thought the repeater hung or something. I didn't realize there was a station, weak station there or something in the background. But anyone else, please try again. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Sam. I appreciate giving him another chance. So, with no other announcements, I'll go ahead and conclude this edition of the Corn Cob Pipe Traders Net at a time of 2041 local. Net Control wishes to thank all the stations for checking in. As always, we thank the Cabarrus Avenue Radio Society for the use of the K4CB repeater. Please join us again next week. This is W1CFL Clear.
I thought you loved me. You gonna quit telling her what to say. Yeah, you got her spoiled too. I know how you are. Nuestro compañero Orlando. They're not boring like a lot of these other frequencies. We actually talk about stuff that relates to life in the ham radio.
Foxtrot. CQ, hello CQ 40, November, Quebec, 3, Fox. Hello CQ 40, November, Quebec, 3, Foxtrot. Hello CQ 40, November, Quebec, 3, Fox.
Automatic on top. Yeah, I'm not running a soft mic here. I'm running a Heil PL40 condenser mic on here. Have a great. It was really used, and I did use J2, what was it, an M90 studio mic there. I think it's a fairly cheap, I think it's $150 for it or something. I get a lot of my stuff through DX Engineering because they're located just outside of Akron there, so if I order something, tomorrow, I'll have it Wednesday, so that's a good thing about them being fairly close, and it's only like an hour, 20 hour, 30-minute drive.
it's probably a good thing I'm not located closer than I am, but they'd probably be in there all the time. But, even when I lived in Montana.
But your name and are you in Pennsylvania? NX3U, preventing HP minute story or what? This thing is a story.
Ich mag als Tippsmatz von Helmut. Das ist schön, ich denke, wenn es mir erstmal will, ist alles okay. Ich hatte schon Schreck. Dachte, hat, wie gesagt, I put a box in the middle, and I getting so successful. Oh God, and that's it. This is high, and this is low. Any difference? Go ahead. Okay, so high. This is high, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. See, it doesn't make much difference. But anyway, so there you go. Yeah, you're sounding great. So everything's working fine again. Okay, Victor Echo 3, Victor Charlie, Victor Chris. Perfectly true. So, okay. Hey, Steve, thank you for taking the gathering this evening. It's always appreciated with 100 watts and a wire gathering. It's just a friendly gathering on ham radio today. And Christian is the designer. Christian, take care. At the low end of the coagulant is now 30 feet.
Meter. Ein bisschen Pech in dieses geht gar nicht oder leise nicht, aber naja, völlig verrückt. Ich hab's versucht mit dir 50 Meter machen, aber wir sind und haben uns nicht gefunden. Kann ich fast nicht verstehen. Ich hab gerufen, du hast gerufen, aber wahrscheinlich es ist wie es ist.
45 degrees in the middle where that receives good, but after that, you're 90 degrees between each tower. So if I'm working Europe, I'm on a 60-degree heading, and you add 90 to that, which is 150. That actually catches all of South America and all of Africa. The Foursquare is a rather wide aperture. The farther you go, the more the wider the beamwidth is. It's like a V, and the farther you go, the wider it gets. But the poor guy over there is in a hut in a tree with a half-wave infed. I'm not going to hear him too well. I'm not going to hear him well. So what I've done is turn all the points in between, like on say I'm on 150 degrees southeast, and I'm more than 45 degrees. It's 90 degrees between each tower. So I put the beverages on the odd point where it covers that deficit. They are not transmit antennas; they're only receive. I do not need any more transmit. They hear me fine, but I have to. Sometimes when I call CQ, it sounds like B is calling me, like in the contest.
It's just like a beehive.
Net control. This is Whiskey 2, Kilo Whiskey Delta, checking in and out via Echo Link.
Net control, this is KQ4NHH, Kilo Quebec 4, November, Hotel, Colton in Concord, just checking in and out. 73, thanks.
Back to control. 7-3. Okay, very good. We have our first 3 stations. W2KTB on Echo Link. I'm sorry I did not catch your name there. KQN. Net control. Please check in. Kilo India 4, Foxtrot Alpha Quebec, Stephen in Indian Land, and I'll stay with you. Control. In Kilo Quebec 4, Charlie Mike, KQ4CM, Carl in East Charlotte, and I'll be out after formal. Check in Kilo 4, Bravo, Tango, Hotel, Brad, Davidson.
With you.
Control, this is Kilo X-Ray 4, Uniform, Foxtrot, Oscar, Brad, Rama. No. Checking KM4, RZA, Kilian Alley, United 4. Okay, very good. We have 4 new check-ins here. KI4FAQ, Steve, good to hear from you again. I believe we have KQ4BT, Brad and Davidson. KX4 UFO, also Brad. And last station, KMRZA. I'm sorry I missed your name. KM4 RCA, Kenny and Valley. Okay, very good. Thanks, Kenny. We'll move on. Stations N through Z. That's November through Zulu. Please call now. Yo4QQU. This is Whiskey Bravo 2, November Hotel Quebec, John, Southeast Charlotte. Check me out, please. Robert in Mooresville. No traffic. Turn out. Good evening. Okay, 2 new stations there, and I'm sorry I missed the first one. Can you please repeat? Whiskey Bravo 2, November Hotel Quebec, John, Southeast Charlotte. Check me out with after formal, please. Next control. M4, OWA. Kilo, Mike 4, Oscar, Whiskey Alpha. Robert on 230, in Mooresville. No traffic. In and out. Good evening. Hey, Robert, gotcha. Quebec, Mike 4, Oscar, Whiskey Alpha. Correct. Kilo, Mike 4, Oscar, Whiskey Alpha. Net control, please check in KQ4 NOC, John Ranlow. Net control, please check in Kilo November 4, Papa Oscar Whiskey. Via echo receiving out after 473. Okay, 2 new stations. Got Kilo, Quebec 4, November 2, Charlie, John. And last one was Quebec, November 4, Oscar, Whiskey. And the name for the last one, please? Net control, I don't know if you have me or not. It's KM4, OWA. Kilo, Mike 4, Oscar, Whiskey Alpha. His name is Robert. Yes, Robert, I got you. Sorry about that. Yes, we got you. Quebec Mike 4, Oscar Whiskey Alpha. Thank you. That is incorrect. Incorrect. Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Whiskey Alpha. Hey, try it again. Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Whiskey Alpha. Correct. Alright, get it on the third time around. Are there any other stations? November through Zulu, please call now. Control. Please check in and out. Whiskey 4 Tango Alpha Oscar W4 TAO. That's Julian Warsaw 73. Okay, gotcha. Julie W4 Tango Alpha Oscar. Thank you. KO4 QQU, are there any other stations in any category for the February 4th 2-meter emergency net? Control. I may have doubled with one of the stations in the first batch there. I wasn't sure if I got recognized. If not, please check in Kilo Quebec 4 Charlie Mike KQ4 CM Carl in East Charlotte, and I'm going to be out after 4. Net control. Please check in KT4DAN Kilo Tango 4 Delta Alpha November. This is Dan in Southeast Charlotte, and I'll be out after formal 73. Net control, this is KQ4 NHH making the correction on fall time. Kilo Quebec 4 November Hotel Colton in Concord. Net control. This is Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta. Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta, still in Mooresville. I was, I believe, the first person to check in via Echo Link, and I think the readback on my call sign might have been incorrect. Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta, that's the net control. Okay, we have a few corrections. Carl, I have you as Kilo Quebec 4 Charlie Mike Dan Kilo Tango 4 DAN. I like that. Colton, I missed the 4 Kilo Quebec 4 November Hotel. And Bill as W2 Quebec W Delta. Are there any other corrections or updates? my call sign might need to be corrected as well. This is Brad, Kilo 4 Bravo Tango Hotel. I think I heard an M in there somewhere, but it's Kilo 4 Bravo Tango Hotel. Bravo Tango Hotel. Thanks, Brad. This is Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta, Bill in Mooresville, not Whiskey 2 Quebec. Whiskey Delta. Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta is my call sign. That's in at control. Okay, Whiskey 2 Whiskey Kilo Delta. Got it. Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta. And third time, Whiskey 2 Kilo Whiskey Delta. Correct. In and out. And thanks for your patience, Brad. Oh, before we close the formal part of the match, does anyone have anything further they'd like to share? Right, this is KO422U closing the formal part of the net at 9:18 local time. All stations who wish to secure their stations may do so. We'll now move to the informal part of the net, and I believe Steve, you said you were going to stay with us. Hi, Chief, and all of the net. This is Steven, JI4SHU. And first of all, I need to apologize for last week jumping here on Keith and calling the net before he was ready to go. So I should have waited by 2 minutes, which is a protocol, but I think I didn't. So I'm sorry about that, too. My day has gone very well. I had my grand nephew and niece over, along with their parents, and we had a wonderful afternoon together and had some pizza for dinner and just enjoyed each other's company a great deal. Not much on the radio today. I just haven't had time to be over here and be in the shack. But otherwise, I'm looking forward to next week, and I hope it'll be a fun time as well. This is JI4, thank you. Thank you, Chief. Hey, Steve, good to hear from you. Nothing much new here. Just trying to get out and enjoy the nice weather. This one today actually went to a Latin dance class, so learned something new every day, but that was a real challenge. This is KO422U on the February 4th Centralized 2-meter emergency net. Are there any other stations we wish to check in before we close the informal part of the net? Call. This is Yankee 4 call. Okay, last station, I believe I heard Kilo Yankee 4 Golf. Can you please repeat? So this is Kilo Yankee 4 Golf Delta, and I apologize for this. I'm working on a project right now, and the answer is pretty much scattered all over my desk. I'll pick up your message. Okay, I got Kilo Yankee 4 Golf Delta. I was able to come in with some static, but we're able to hear you. Okay, with that, we'll close this evening's net at a local time of 9:21. From the Mecklenburg Amateur Radio Society, thanks you all for participating. You join us every night at 9 o'clock for the net. This is KO4QQU signing clear. FAQ from K4BTH, you still there? KI4FAQ. Stephen, hope you're doing well. Question, I'm thinking about finding a new home for one of my Motorola DMR radios, and in your work with the Charlotte Digital Group, have you heard anybody mention they're looking for Motorola DMR? No, I haven't been paying attention to that. But yes, DMR radios are always discussed at the radio meeting. It would be real easy to offer it for sale through the Charlotte Digital Radio Group. If you want to do it that way, or take it to Hamfest. Either way, that's going to work better for you. One person who might know better than I is Dave Holbrook, as he tends to use Motorola equipment pretty effectively and has the ability to program it properly. A lot of us don't, so that's why we don't use Motorola. But back to you. Good. Yeah, for this particular one, it's a little older, so you have to have CPS 16 with a wideband entitlement, and you can't buy the wideband entitlement right now from Motorola. They only sell the 2.0 entitlements for CPS. So the only thing you couldn't program with this, with the 16, is without that entitlement, is wideband analog. All right, I'm going to send it out to the group I think, and if that doesn't go, then I think I'm going to take it to the club table at the Hamfest and then see what happens from there. Who knows? Anyways, thank you for coming back to me. 7:30, hope you have a good evening. K4BTH there. That sounds fine. KI4FAQ, back to net control.
Good evening to Miss Jennifer. And I'm going to get back on out of the way. Julie, I'm sorry. Julie. Good evening, Julie. KM4RCA, standing by.
Los finales de eso ítems.
Whiskey 5 Lima Yankee, talking over 20 Lima Yankee. Whiskey 5 Lima Yankee. San Diego Side Pico Radio Oscar Rangers Martin. Thank you very much for the night. Aquí se está dando igual con Mexico, Patricio, for you. Okay.